Hello everyone, it's Mina. Today I'm going to talk about how I got a good score on a TOEIC test. First of all, TOEIC test is an English official test which shows you that you have English proficiency. If you get a full marks on that score, it will be about 990. But it doesn't necessarily mean that you can speak English perfectly, even if you have a perfect score. You can sort of gain confidence in yourself, and also you can write your score on a resume. If you want to work with using English skill, it will help a lot, I guess. And then I don't want to brag about myself, but I now have a 905 score on the test. But when I took it for the first time, it was about 615. And after 3 months, only about 3 months, I got 815. So I thought it would be useful to some of you who want to study English and get a good score on TOEIC test, but don't know how to do it. I cannot say that the things I'll be sharing today will work for everyone, but it really worked for me, so I think it's worth giving a shot. So this is how I did it. First, set a goal. When I studied a lot for 3 months, I set a goal like I wanted to get an 800 score on that test because I think it's not too low and not too high goal, so I can sort of feel like I can see myself like succeeding, like getting that score. Yeah, so I think it's really important to set a goal first. And also I wrote a paper about my goal, like I want to get a 800 score on this test. I put the paper on my desk, or I think you can do it on your wall if you have a room, so you can always see that. And when you want to give up, you can always overcome the depression, I guess. Number 2, I think this is also good, like use the grammar book and then do it like every day. And I use this book when I studied a lot. So there is a question here, and you can choose one of things out of 4. When you read this question and you're like, oh, like I'm not sure like which is correct, and you wrote A, and if the answer was like actually A, you'll be like, oh, like I was right, like, and you circle. But if you do that and then you got next question, I think it's not enough, because if you come across the similar question again, you'll be like that again. I wrote A, but I also wrote question mark on the right side. So when I review that question, I circled if it's right, but I can also see it again. I was not certain if this is, and I can review it again. I think you keep going and you wanna like do it a lot, but what is more important is that you have to review it a lot. 3, use the listening book like this. How I do it is that first I took the test. When I see the answer and I like circle dictation をしました。Dictation っていうのは when you hear the English without even looking at it, you write what you hear. That's the dictation. I think that helped me a lot because I realized that I couldn't catch a phrase or I couldn't catch the words I thought I could hear. If you do the dictation, so you can know what you couldn't hear and what could hear. So in that way, only you have one book that you can study a lot, like question the answer and do the dictation. And then sometimes I also did the shadowing when I have time. But if you like do it too much, you feel like, oh, like I don't want to do it tomorrow. Like lastly, you have to boost your motivation. It's like I did this today. How can I do it when I have school, when I have work? You have to feel good about yourself, about studying English, because it's not like you have to do it, but you want to improve and you want to do it. So, and that's all. I share a lot of things today, and I really hope that the things I share today will help you to everyone who want to study English or improve your English skill. But also I want to share like how I improve my speaking skill. Maybe next time. That would be fun. So thank you for listening guys, and I'll see you soon.